Just a quick fact. Yes, I am a white woman. Let's get that down. Because what I'm going to say is going to make white people feel upset because they are snowflakes as a whole. Yes, we have some people who are okay with like education and facts and history, but any conservative, conservative means you are afraid of anything that does not fit your narrow view and spectrum of what things are, and your fictional lies that you are telling yourself to make yourself feel good. So, cultural genocide is still genocide. Yes, some people survived the massive genocide we committed. You want to pretend that it was the native tribes that killed themselves. No, it was the white man. It was white people who have the skin color I have, are blonde hair like me, who look like me. We committed genocide. I am comfortable in myself, so I'm fine with it. You're trying to genocide people who are born different. You're trying to commit genocide against, it's still genocide, even if they're your own race and stuff. It doesn't have to be a racial group for it to be genocide. So the LGBTQ people, that is genocide. That is against the Geneva Convention, and it is a crime against humanity, and it is against the treaty from the time of Elizabeth I that was declared still valid and globally valid from other treaties and to modern day, that there is valid no matter where you are from. So there was a treaty on piracy, and crimes against humanity are considered piracy internationally. So no matter where you are from or where you live, no matter what country you committed the crimes in, any country can try you for your crimes against humanity under piracy law, as established during the trial of Adolf Eichmann, who was arrested in Argentina and then tried in Israel for crimes he committed in Germany and the surrounding countries. The Nazis, yes, they are allowed to be arrested anywhere they are. And one Nazi is guilty of what any Nazi has committed, any crime. And you don't have to call yourself a Nazi to be a Nazi. Christian nationalism is Nazi, is a Nazi, because they were Christian nationalists. So all Christian nationalists are Nazis. And you don't have to commit any crime. You just have to be a Nazi. Now, for the ultimate punishment, ultimate penalty, we did at least not the lesser ones. They may have gotten a slap on the wrist or just recognition for their crimes as being part of it, and being shunned and like just, guilt for being part of it, as we keep them out of polite society. Then the more severe ones who were part of the problem but did not actually commit crimes and were not part of the hierarchy, like the top, that were just soldiers and they were like police in states. They just didn't send people to concentration camps, just arrested people and for just speaking out and just told on people and stuff. They might not get the ultimate punishment. They might just get prison terms, some smaller ones. And then the people who are high ups or were people who actually committed like ICE that harmed people, like people who were lost their lives in the prisons and stuff because of the actions of the agents at the prisons that they were illegally holding people in. That would be like the ultimate punishment, almost alongside the like top people like Eichmann, Himmler, Goebbels, and Orange Hitler in the modern day, and the orange the orange Hitler's underlings, his like cabinet, and anyone in Congress who is supporting of Orange Hitler. You are the ultimate punishment, as is the law. That is the law. I know you don't like law and you don't like justice, but according to justice, it is the ultimate punishment. We need Nuremberg-style trials for you. Now, you'll still get a trial, unlike the people you have genocided. But, and I'm not saying you should go to jail or face the ultimate punishment without trial, but you should be punished for your crimes when you are costing people their life and you are committing genocide. You should lose your life. Like the genocide in Palestine of the Palestinian people, that there is now, we should be careful about allowing the extremists to go after innocent people. They should be more targeted on the people in power. But at this point, when is the last time having people in custody is not actually they're having innocent people in custody, but so are the Israelis. And they did before. They committed genocide and were murdering people. So which is worse? A couple, like maybe 100 people, or thousands of people being held unjustly and being starved? I mean, we need to look at things from the beginning. I mean, at the beginning, yes, they were given a small bit of land for Israel, and they took more when they were attacked first. But they have to stop. You can't, when they started killing people and taking their land, their family homes that they've lived in, and when they stopped letting the Palestinians live their lives, that's when they started to be at the point where they were in the wrong. They went too far. I give Israel some leeway. I give Israel some leeway. I can see things right, but they have gone above and beyond to the point of genocide, and that is not okay. This is an educational video. This is okay for anybody to watch, and this is what people should watch through. This is the way things are. This is justice. This is truth. This is honest. This is exactly how things are. This is knowing my history, knowing what happened to get to this point. We must let people live that have done nothing wrong. The only reason to take people's lives is when they are evil to the point of conservatism. The Taliban are extremist conservatives. Do not kill innocent people for extremists who were brought to that point because of another party, but still extremists. Any conservatism is fear and extremism. Yes, we need to go after them, but do not put innocent people who are just trying to survive and extinguish an entire culture and an entire people. There is actually, in the actual Quran, it's not that bad compared to they're just Christians. All Muslims are Christian. If you actually read the Quran, it's an offshoot from Christianity. They believe different things about Christ, but they believe Christ is true. It is a real person. And they call him the Word of God. He is the word of God. He is a prophet under the Quran. Just learn something. Learn something, please.